Well, I mean, I think the thing that really makes us more concerned is the general unrest or the lack of cohesion, apparent seeming cohesion, at least in the Fed in general. You know, there's at least 4 governors that have to be replaced. We don't really know what's going to happen with Yellen, and I think this just speaks more broadly to the problems in the Trump administration, which is one of the reasons we're actually shifting out of the US at the moment and putting more money in Europe.
Okay, so is that the general strategy at the moment?
Yeah, as our our strategy is we divide our portfolio into 3 sections: core, cyclical and opportunistic, and that allows us to participate in all different market environments. But at the moment, our general strategy is to shift out of the US and into Europe. And really, that's driven by 3 key things. One, valuation. The US is very expensive at the moment, in our opinion. The PE of ex-financials in the US is 20 times compared to 16.5 times in Europe. The Schiller PE is about 28 times in the US compared to 18 times in Europe. So valuations in Europe look far more compelling than the US to us at the moment. A lot of people say that's due to the economy, but really the European economy is doing at least as well as the US at the moment. GDP growth is matching the US, and also more importantly, we think there's more room for the European economy to actually outpace the US. So the US is at 4.4% unemployment, Europe is 9.1%, so there's more room for Europe unemployment to decline. And also we've seen credit growth in Europe grow and credit losses decline. So all in all, we think Europe really looks more attractive from an economic point of view. And then finally, there's the political point of view, which I just alluded to. And, you know, since December, we've had the European elections have all been positive. They've rejected far-right candidates. They've elected more pro-European candidates who are actually very good leaders. Macron is the most recent example. We think Merkel will be the next one in Germany. And so we think the political environment is actually more stable in Europe than the US. So when you bring it all together, investing in Europe seems more attractive, is more attractive from our perspective than the US, and we're particularly looking at the European banks.